Alright guys, what's going on? My name's Connor_Skull and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something that everybody knows if they've played the game Skyrim, which is the civil war that is going around in Skyrim, which is between the Stormcloak Rebellion, or the Stormcloaks, and the Imperial Legion, also known as the Empire. Now, the Stormcloaks believe that the Empire should be destroyed, and that the Empire should not rule Skyrim. They basically believe in the freedom of the people. They believe that Skyrim should be free to rule. They're kind of the people that are like, fuck the police, and you know, like, fuck the government and all that. They're basically those people. And basically, they just want the freedom to do whatever they want, really. They don't want to, I mean, they obviously want to have a government, but they don't want it to be as, you know, monarchy-ish as the Empire, I guess you could say, because the Empire is basically really a monarchy that really, you know, wants to control the people of Skyrim, which, I mean, I guess they do have kind of somewhat the right to do that since it is their province, because, you know, the Empire and the Imperials are, like, everywhere, and, I mean, you know, it is their kind of land, so I guess they can do what they want, but they do have some very, like, just weird concepts that, I mean, you know, kind of is weird. Like, they're trying to ban the worship of Talos and stuff, and obviously the Nords are very, very, like, you know, angry about that, because that's basically their god. You know, Talos was, you know, pretty sure the last Dragonborn of Skyrim. If I'm not correct, you can correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's who he was, and he was a very famous Nord, and for him to be banned of worship is very hard for the Nords in Skyrim. And yeah, but basically in this video, I just wanted to share the philosophy and read out the philosophy of both the Imperials and the Stormcloaks, and I will say which one I believe is correct out of reading these, and you guys can, you know, talk in the comments about stuff, whether you like the Imperial Legion or you like the Stormcloaks better. I am getting this all from the Elder Scrolls Wiki, so it may not be accurate, I don't know. I'm just, you know, this is where I get all my lore stuff, so, you know. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to read it for yourself, both links, one for the Imperial Legion and one for the Stormcloaks. So let's go ahead and read the Stormcloak Philosophy. So the Stormcloaks believe Skyrim should secede from what they feel is a corrupt, crumbling empire, basically. And this stance came about due to the aftermath of the Great War and the imposition of the White Gold Concordat by the Aldmeri Dominion. The Stormcloaks considered the Empire as just a puppet of the Thalmor, which they really do hate the Thalmor, and I also think that is why a lot of the people that go for the Empire just because they believe that the Stormcloaks are racist in that sense, that they hate the Thalmor, but really the Thalmor are kind of hurting their people, so I mean, you know, you kind of gotta, they're not very good people. I wouldn't say they're extremely bad, but, you know, they're not good people. Obviously, the Empire also does hate the Thalmor, it's just they surrendered, and that's why, and they kind of gave in to the Thalmor, which the Stormcloaks obviously didn't like. But anyways, continue on. But they considered the Empire as just a puppet of the Thalmor because the Empire surrendered during the Great War and accepted the Minions' term of surrender. These terms ban the worship of Talos, which most Nords do not support. Many are outraged at this Talos ban and point out the Markarth incident as an example of Empire publicly supporting the Dominion's oppressive influence over Skyrim. Furthermore, their opinion of the Empire is exacerbated with the arrival of the Thalmor Justiciars, who have been granted the authority by the Empire to force the White Gold Concordat with Skyrim. This is basically why they don't like it, because they're basically enforcing the ban of Talos. That's why the guy in Whiterun, he's like shouting all this stuff about Talos, is because he's trying to, you know, not let them ban the worship of Talos, considering Whiterun, if you don't side with the Stormcloaks during their quest line, basically you know that the Whiterun is an Empire, or the Imperial controlled stronghold or hold. So yeah, they basically don't like the White Gold Concordat because they're with the Aldmeri Dominion and they're basically trying to ban the worship of Talos. Or anyways, So the Stormcloaks believe they should not have to divert Skyrim's resources to build a diminished empire too weak to provide the functions of a just government, and is under the Thalmor's thumb, something of the Empire's maintaining power in Skyrim by propping up loyalists to Jarls. Many Stormcloaks have also begun to resent the imposition of what they believe are Imperial-sanctioned High Kings, who can only act as figurehead puppets and not kings of merit. With so many grievances, the Stormcloaks have concluded that political independence is what's best for Skyrim, since it frees them from the Empire's detrimental policies and allows the natives of Skyrim to determine the fate of their homeland. Though there is much uncertainty that goes hand in hand with their revolutionary aspirations, the Stormcloaks believe that they will remedy Skyrim's wretched state and preserve their Nordic way of life. So yeah, the Stormcloaks are basically trying to preserve the Nordic way of life. These are native people to the land of Skyrim, basically, yeah, the Imperials are not native to Skyrim. They're basically everywhere, and you kind of have to like have some feeling for the Stormcloaks when basically they're being stripped of their like way of life that they've had for a very long time by the Empire trying to control Skyrim. So I guess you can kind of get that. Alright, that's the ending of the philosophy for the Stormcloaks. Now we're going to go to the Imperial Legion. Alright, so the philosophy for the Imperial Legion is that the Imperial Legion believes that as a province of the Empire, Skyrim must abide by its laws and customs, including the provisions in the White Gold Concordat. Though most do not approve of the White Gold Concordat, they nevertheless publicly uphold it in order to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. If any legionaries are believers of Talos, such as Legate Rika, who is implied to be a believer, they keep their religion to themselves and pray to Talos discreetly and out of earshot. Though the Empire has appeased the Aldmeri Dominion's demands, the Imperial Legions and Skyrim claim that the Empire has little love for the Dominion. Most Imperial supporters believe that Skyrim and the Empire must remain united in order to fend off the Aldmeri Dominion if a second war with them erupts. Some accuse Ulfric Stormcloak of orchestrating the Stormcloaks rebellion as a selfish ploy to set himself up as Skyrim's next High King. That is something else I forgot to talk about. Ulfric Stormcloak did kill High King Torrig because he thought he was basically like a tyrant, and he didn't like how he says that if you do side with the Stormcloak, you talk to him, he says that if the High King can't even protect himself, how is he supposed to protect Skyrim as a whole? And you know, Ulfric Stormcloak killed him by shouting at him. Not with Fusra Daw, but with something other along those lines, pretty sure. But anyways, the Imperial Legion believes that they can only restore peace to Skyrim and the Empire by killing Ulfric and quelling his rebellion. So basically, they believe that the Stormcloaks are causing, you know, are the reason the civil war is here and stuff, and, you know, they have two very different beliefs. So I could honestly see why, you know, they hate each other. Overall, I do think that the Stormcloaks are correct, because I mean, they've been living here a lot longer than the Imperial Legion, and it's just the Nordic way of life to, you know, worship Talos, and, you know, just, you know, they're natives to Skyrim, and basically, you know, they want to keep their traditions and way of life, and they don't want them to be taken away by a government, or a monarchy, like the Empire. And basically, the Imperial Legion doesn't like this, and they're like, the Stormcloaks should be killed and destroyed because they do not want them opposing their ways of enforcing law in Skyrim. So yeah, that's basically the philosophies of both. I believe the Stormcloaks are more just, you know, I prefer the Stormcloaks when I do a playthrough, because just they, in my opinion, have better, you know, reasons why they're doing this, and I feel like, I mean, the Imperial Legion try to cut off my head. Come on, you know, come on, like I'm not gonna like friend somebody that tried to kill me by, like, you know, executing me. So, you know, I mean, obviously a lot of people will, but I'm just not that person. I just believe in the Stormcloaks way. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know, you can leave your comments down below, and we'll just, you know, I don't know, just see, like, if what you guys believe. Just, you know, just type whatever you want, and, you know, type what you believe. You guys just comment down below, and yeah, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Peace out.